All right. Hey love, Zayda here. I hope you're having a great day and a beautiful fresh start to the new year. I just wanted to come on here and wish you a very happy new year. As for me, I am feeling a lot better. I feel more inspired and hopeful for what is to come. And because I am in such a good headspace today, I wanted to make my first official video of the year in which I'm going to be sharing with you how I plan to stay positive and motivated in 2021. So hopefully you'll be interested in this topic and you'll want to hang out with me too. So let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to try to make this video as conversational yet to the point as I possibly can. So to give you a little bit of a run through, obviously for us 2020, everybody, it was crazy. It was very unstable and a lot of our lives changed overnight. And because of that, I just lost a little spark in me that I feel like I normally have. I just didn't feel as motivated, inspired. I just didn't feel like me. I even felt a little bit cynical, which is not likely. I wasn't as in tune with inspirational quotes and, you know, things like that. I just felt cynical, and I got to the point where I started feeling better, but I decided that the best way to go about my life was to take it day by day. So I let go of a lot of big dreams, aspirations, plans, and like I said, I was taking it day by the day. My only focus was to stay healthy and have a little bit of fun at home because I was always working before that. So I enjoyed it, but you know, as the year was ending, I was kind of reflecting back on everything, and I decided that I really don't want things to affect me like that anymore. Like, I miss the old me. I miss being, you know, driven and excited about life and, you know, having a little bit of that just little wonder about things. So I want to go back to being the old me, and I started doing a lot of reflecting and writing in a journal, and I just thought of some ways that I can stay positive and motivated and really just like my old self again for 2021. So I'm going to be sharing them with y'all. First thing that I decided that I'm personally doing is I'm going to let go of the negativity from 2020. And yes, I know that's easier said than done. And just because it's a new year on paper doesn't mean that everything is magically better, that we don't have obstacles and challenges. But at the same time, I feel like I let so much negativity from the outside world affect me last year that didn't need to. Of course, I'm going to be impacted to a degree, but I also let it hinder me and hold me back a little too much. And a lot of the times it was things that I couldn't control. So if I don't have control over them, why worry about them? So this year, I'm just going to focus on what I can control and do the best with what I have. So I'm letting go of that negativity and looking forward. So now that I've decided I'm just going to allow myself to have a fresh start, I'm ready now to dream big again and have long-term goals and big time goals. Like I said, because last year was so unstable and things just changed so quickly, I didn't feel comfortable dreaming big or making big moves. I was too scared to do that. So this year I want to go back to being my old ambitious self. I really want to focus on dreaming big again, because to me that's what makes life worth living. Having something to look forward to or work towards, it's what gets me out of bed in the morning. That's what gets me excited. That's what puts me in a good mood. So I am going back to that version of myself, definitely. I don't want to focus anymore on the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, if the pandemic didn't happen, you know, this could have been like this. Instead, I just want to focus on my life changed so much so that I could lose that, but in return I was able to gain this. So that is my main focus. I want to dream big again. So, and with that being said, I am going to go back to using a planner this year, because last year during the summer I literally grabbed my planner and I threw it into the trash can. Like, I was just so irritated with how much things changed and nothing was stable that I literally threw it away. And that's such a big thing of me. I love having a planner. I love having something to hold me accountable and write down my goals and how to create plans and how to achieve them and highlight shit. So I'm going back to that version of myself. This year I decided to do the Clever Fox planner, which I got from Amazon, and I'm not going to go into detail as to why I chose it, because I did a little Instagram story highlight on what I loved about it, so you can watch that if you go to my Instagram. But I will say that a lot of my friends have gotten it too, and everybody's been loving it. So if you're looking for a planner, something like this I think could be awesome. But nonetheless, a planner, a journal, something to jot down my ideas, my goals, keep myself accountable, like I said, and have pen to paper. Just something so great and powerful about that, like everyone says. So I highly suggest that you do the same. Get excited and make some shit happen. All right, so speaking of making stuff happen, the biggest damper on my positivity and motivation, I will say, at least from 2020, was social media. I am going to hop off And yes, I do love following people and seeing what they're up to sometimes, but I felt like because we were quarantined, I was allowing myself just like scroll for days, and it became so robotic. It wasn't even enjoyable. And then when I finished, I would feel so guilty and just lame. It made me get into a little bit of a funk. So this year I'm going back to worrying about myself. I'm not gonna watch people live their lives. I'm gonna live my own. And even if it's something like washing the dishes or going for a walk, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm doing these little things, because those things give me momentum to do bigger things. So I'm hopping off of social media, and when it comes to like big doses of it, and if I am going to be on my phone, I'm going back to my old me, which was so much into podcasts and audiobooks and stuff like that. If it needs to either inspire me or educate me, otherwise I'm not going to be really on it. And my last tip for you and for myself for 2021 is to seek self-improvement, not perfection. I know so many people say like new year, new me. That's never really, I love the term because it's funny and fun, but it's not like something I take to heart, because I don't think that anything worth achieving happens overnight. It all takes time. In life, we don't just pull a switch and everything is different. We all know that things that are worth having, worth doing, take time and patience. The longer it takes to achieve something, the more room for error there is. So I don't think it's about being perfect or changing overnight. It's about making little changes every single day, little improvements each time that eventually add up to big improvements. So that's what I'll be constant on. I don't want to worry about being perfect or changing everything about me overnight. I just want to do a little better as time goes on. So yeah, there you have it. Those are a few of the tips and insights and, you know, things that I've been thinking to myself that I plan to do to just stay more positive and motivated in 2021. Of course, not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day I'm going to be uplifted, but I just want to go back to my old self where overall my energy is that way. And I'm really excited about it. There's a lot to look forward to. So I'm going to continue trying to grow my businesses, and I got engaged, in case y'all don't follow me on Instagram. So that's going to be exciting, just trying to figure out what I want to do with that. And hopefully growing, you know, this channel. I want to post more videos, so if there's any type of video that you want to see, leave it down in the comments. I also would love to know what are your goals for 2021 and what you're looking forward to. So yeah, I wish you all a truly very blessed year. I hope you're all successful and healthy and loved, and I will see you again soon. Stay positive and be zoo. Thank you for watching.